screen you are looking at right now currently is the first page of the Contract Wizard program. This program allows you to write contract for deed, short sale contracts, quick sale contracts, lease option contracts, things of that nature. I will give you an example here of writing a contract and how easy it is with the Contract Wizard. This is the only contract writer that I use. Ever since I found it, it's been the best one out there by far. I've used a lot of the competition, and unless you speak legalese or you're a lawyer, I highly recommend this Contract Wizard. It works great, and you'll see here in this video. So here we go. I'm just going to leave your name here so you can see that in the contract. This is where you're going to fill out just this is like the most you're going to have to actually type out, and this is going to be for the terms more or less of the deal. So we're going to actually be doing, this is going to be our down payment money for the contract for deed that I will be using as an example for this. It's actually a lease option that I'll be using for an example in making this video for this contract. We're not going to be using cash, check, or note. The note, actually we are. We're going to do a $40,000 note, well, $39,000. This is going to be for how much we're actually buying the house for. We're going to be putting $1,000 down and creating a note with a seller for $39,000. We're not going to do anything there. Deposit is $1,000. So we're going to have $1,000 down. That would be the deposit of $1,000. And then any street town, I'm going to leave that like that so you can see that in the contract. You usually type out where it is, the address, the city, state, exactly what it says right there, and then seller's name. Okay, so now that we have that information typed in here, you're going to go ahead and click next. And this is where it's going to explain to you. I'm going to go through it down here. You can pause the video here to see exactly what I'm doing or what it says. So there you go. Otherwise, when you buy it, or if you buy it, you can scroll down and take a quick look there. It's not too important. It just explains to you what you're going to be doing here. So what this is this is a box. This actually explains. It's asking you the question, and essentially it's going to write your contract for you by what you say. So is this a buyer's market? Yes, it is. Usually it is a buyer's market when, especially right now with the economy the way it is. It's always a buyer's market. So do you have a specific property in mind? Yes, I do. I always have a specific property in mind when I'm using the Contract Wizard. So is the seller forced to sell quickly for any reason? A lot of times they are, when I deal with them anyway. It could be different for you, but around here they usually are. So will this be a straight purchase? No, we're writing a contract for this purpose. Will this be an option agreement rather than a purchase? Yes, it will. So will this be a lease option? No, this is going to be a contract for deed. So will you be buying the property at least partially for investment purposes? Why, yes, we are. So keep going here. Do you intend to subdivide the property? No, I will not be subdividing the property. Do you intend to do anything with zoning and property? No, we're not going to do anything with that either. If you need to, it will alter your contract that way, so it's important to be accurate. And here we have the contract written up, and right here, your name here. Remember where I could have put my name, and then the seller's name, and everything like that, and the street, and the city. They would fill that into your contract for you, and this is where you can go around, and you can actually type in, anything that you wanted to, as far as this stuff goes here. You're going to type in the more specifics of the deal, such as percents, everything that you guys have come up with. And this is where, if you're actually making an offer, you're going to fill all this stuff in, sign it, and leave it with, this is what I do anyway, this is a method I use, where I sign everything, fill everything in for them, and it goes into them as my offer, and I usually give them about a 24-hour deadline where this offer will expire. So there you have it. And then you actually also have options to view clauses. You can change out clauses. This is the clause, and this is the layman's terms, what it basically means, explanation of the clause. So you can actually switch in any clauses you like. There's tons of clauses in here, so you won't need a list for clauses. No more forms, no more contracts that aren't written especially for you or what you're doing. And you can actually also, right here by the way, where I'm pointing, you can switch up the buyer and the seller market after you've already made the contract too. So basically here you go, here you have it, and this is what you'll use to make the contracts from now on. It's $149, I think, something like that, and it is paid for itself over and over and over again in my business, and I'm a real estate investor. So again, if you have any questions, you can post it on this page and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, the link is somewhere below it. So enjoy.